Hello everyone, meet Nearpod. Nearpod is an innovative way to interact with your learners and keep track of their activities in real time. And guess what? It's free. To begin, you first create an account. After you create an account, you will be given a unique PIN such as the one you see here. This is the PIN that your learners will use to activate and join the session. They will input the PIN and then click the arrow. Once they have clicked the arrow, they will be able to see the same screen that their teacher is seeing. The session has become live and everything has been synchronized. Now, this is one of the problems that has been happening with Nearpod is connectivity. It takes a little while to load, but as you can see, it's synchronized. Both screens are showing the same thing. With Nearpod, you can create or download engaging lessons. You can share presentations and control students' activity. Students can interact and submit responses. Here's where you have the possibility to create project-based learning. You can also assess your students' performance on individual work and on tests and quizzes. With the share presentation feature, you should know that you don't have to use presentations that are only created in Nearpod. You can use pre-existing presentations such as ones that you have done in PowerPoint or say Prezi. Now Nearpod can be operated in two different modes. There's the synchronized mode, which we're using now where everything is live, and then there's the self-paced mode, which gives teachers the opportunity to differentiate instruction for students and provide some kind of scaffolding. With Nearpod, there are some great benefits. Accessibility is something that students often complain about because they don't have a smartphone or they don't have. With Nearpod, no matter which device you have, both of you can interact at the same time if it's a live session. So for example, if you don't have an iProduct, you can use an Android, you can use a laptop, no laptop, you can use a PC. Some other benefits of Nearpod is that you can track your students' learning, you can make and check quizzes immediately, data feedback is given in real time, and the PowerPoints that you used to do that students complained about that were so boring, they can now come to life. Students can interact with it. As I said before, you have the opportunity to differentiate with self-paced activities also. Once students have logged in using the PIN, they will later be prompted to input their names, and once they have input their names will appear here. So if you have, for example, a list of 16 students, their names will all appear here. If you have 16 and only 15 have logged in, for example, that number will appear here, and you will be able to tell the student who has not logged in to log in. Nearpod makes your lessons more engaging. There are many other interactive features such as PDF viewer, web page, Twitter live stream, open-ended question possibilities, also audio, polls, and quizzes. With quizzes, you can create open-ended questions, you can create multiple choice questions and true and false questions. There's also the droid feature, which is excellent to be used in science, math, social studies class, also in English classes. And students do not have to worry about droid so much because if they cannot draw, they can actually upload photos or clip art into the droid feature. Here's an example of a droid feature that a student has taken a pre-existing picture and added their own drawings onto there. Now with the quizzes, here's what you would see if your student has completed a quiz. This here is showing 0 because we have not actually done a quiz, but I would advise that if teachers are using this, they do not show it on a smart board. They use their own device so that all students will not have access to it. Now, drawbacks of Nearpod. I have not really seen any real drawbacks except for the problem with connectivity, as I said before, and that might be more of a networking issue. I've used Nearpod twice and have not really experienced any real difficulties. So a great way to bring wows to your classroom is to use Nearpod. I hope you will try it out and enjoy it. Thank you.